Are we doing it? This is Today at ChattState with Cordell Williams and Ashton Holt with your local weather.
Hello, I'm Cordell Williams, and I hope you're having a good day.
What have you been up to lately, Ashton?
Not a whole lot, just trying to get the classes, finished and that jazz.
We're nearly through the first 7-week term this spring. Here's some things you won't want to miss coming up on campus. February is Black History Month. We have several fun educational activities coming up. Hailing from opposite ends on the spectrum, Chuck Martin, a criminal investigator, and Joe Jerkins, the founder of The Brave Effect, will be discussing the American civil justice system. Attendees are encouraged to participate in this discussion. The lunch is provided at 11 and the discussion ends at 11:30. Renowned scholar and activist Dr. Angela Davis will have a conversation with journalist, educator, and actor Dr. Stacey Patterson on Thursday, February 16th. Trivia on Black history for prizes and February 22nd. The film Judas and the Black Messiah will be shown on Wednesday, February 22nd and 6 p.m. in the Humanities Auditorium. And finally, the Soul Food Luncheon takes place on Tuesday, February 28th. On February 1st, Tennessee Commissioner Brad Turner spoke with students and community leaders about serving students with intellectual disabilities. This visit from the Tennessee Department of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities was timely as Chattanooga State is developing a new educational offering for such students. So Ashton, how's the weather forecast looking?
It's a beautiful day outside. Let's take a look at the Tennessee Aquarium camera. As you see, we have it's a milky sky, but overall it's a beautiful day. I'm going to show you all some pictures that I got sent in from the weekend. Let's start with in Chickamauga, Georgia, at the Choo Choo Barbecue, that is, and look at that beautiful sunset looking off toward the west. Thank you, Kelsey, for sending that in. Also, Jessica sent this in as well. This was a late Monday afternoon, or last Monday afternoon, rather. And this was looking towards the west, so you can see Lookout Mountain down there from Shalford Road. And this was from Bradenton Beach, Florida, from Abigail Ashley. Thank you for sending that in as well. Beautiful shot from the ocean there as well. And also from Nashville, Tennessee, we had a beautiful sunset Sunday evening, which brought a beautiful moon picture, really. And that was a full moon that night as well. And there was an ice storm last week, and you can see there was some pretty good accumulation. Some people have lost power as well. And as you see, some of the John Deere tractors got affected by that. 42 in Chattanooga right now, 37 in Dayton, 47 in Dalton, 34 in Lafayette, and 43 in Scottsboro at the moment. Regionally, right now we're looking at 30s from East Tennessee, North Georgia, off toward the east, 20s up towards Virginia. We got 30s towards the Central Plains, and we got 50s right now in the mid Tennessee to West Tennessee down to the deep south. So there's like a big swath of mild temperatures, but that's going to change with some rain with it as well. And as you can see, we got a cold front off to the west. We have high pressure that's reinforcing, that's bringing in this mild temperatures from the Gulf, and the low off to the west towards Texas. That's also continuing to help the high pressure bring in that nice mild temperatures, and even there's a little bit of moisture with this. So with that, you get some clouds and sometimes even some showers if there's enough with it. And there is some out there towards the Central Plains from about Ohio Valley, from St. Louis down to Oklahoma. There's even a little bit of moderate shower down there. Then into Texas, just a little bit to the west of Dallas, just a few showers, but it's really not much to talk about at the moment. There's even if we look at the satellite, you can see it's a few passing clouds going on right now, but just not much to talk about at the moment. So for the week, we'll see mild temperatures. We'll see temperatures ranging from the 50s to lower 60s overall. And we'll see a few showers as well, especially Thursday. And then, but once you just look at the week as a whole, overall we'll see a cloudy week. 65-33 was our observed high and low for yesterday at the Chattanooga airport. And no rain, we saw no rain at the airport. 62 in Ringgold, 63 Dalton, 67 in Trenton. And in the metro area, 64 Chattanooga, Eastridge, 63 Cleveland, 59 Saudi Daisy, 66 Whitwell. And as we look a little north of town, we got 60 in Dayton, 64 Pikeville, 61 in Dunlap. So for today, we'll see 66 for our official high with a few passing clouds. It's going to be a really nice day for today. So for tonight, we'll see mild night for tonight with, again, a few passing clouds. Not really a big deal. And then for Wednesday, we'll see a few passing showers, very isolated, but overall about mostly cloudy or partly cloudy. And then same deal for Wednesday night. This is all in advance of a cold front, the one I told you about before. And as we look at the next 7 days, again, after we get through Thursday with the biggest rain that's going to be moving through, we'll see cloudy skies for just continuing to go through Friday, and then maybe an isolated shower for Saturday. Some mix of sun and clouds for Sunday, and from Sunday to Tuesday, we'll gradually warm up to the upper 50s, lower 60s, but clouds will continue to stick around with us.
Thanks, Ashton. China is now expressing strong dissatisfaction and protest against President Joe Biden's decision to down a suspected spy balloon on Saturday. Across the nation, politicians are both defending and speaking out against the president for wanting to shoot it down. Gloria Plesmizzo has the latest.
They shot at it.
China is accusing the U.S. of overreacting and expressing strong dissatisfaction and protest over the destruction of the balloon shot down by U.S. fighter jets on Saturday. In a statement, China says they reserve the right to use the necessary means to deal with similar situations.
We're seemingly in a sort of a Cold War with the Chinese right now, and there's a lot to be worried about with their military aggression, surveillance.
U.S. officials say the high-altitude balloon was being used for surveillance, but China insists it was a civilian research vessel blown off course. Now, U.S. Navy and Coast Guard vessels on the eastern seaboard are working on recovering the balloon debris, with plans to send it to the FBI lab in Quantico, Virginia, for analysis. Republicans have been quick to criticize the Biden administration's response, but Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg defended the president's decision.
Anytime the military is considering an operation like that, they have to consider the safety of the American people. The president called for this to be dealt with in a way that balanced all of the different risks.
Why didn't the president go on television? He has the ability to convene the country in cameras and basically explain what we're dealing with here and why he's made the decisions he's making.
President Joe Biden described the mission as a success and is now set to give his State of the Union address on Tuesday. I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
Wow, all of this over a balloon.
Yep.
Well, that's it for today at Chat State.
Have a great day, everybody.